Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. There it is. That's my cue. Let me know I need to start this show right now. And we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in this week for the Halloween show. This is our Halloween show. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
This is Scary AF.
Scary AF.
I'm the host, B. Cole.
And I'm Asylum Jim.
And we having a good show this week, man.
Great show.
That's right. So, happy Halloween to all the ones who celebrate it. You know, a lot of people don't celebrate Halloween, though.
They don't?
Yeah. I mean, you know, you can't blame them, you know.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah. But some Halloween people love Halloween.
Like myself.
Yeah. You're a Halloween person.
All
year round.
Yes.
Yeah, you just don't do one day.
This is a lifestyle for me, yes.
Yeah.
Halloween is a lifestyle for me. It makes me feel good. I feel joyful inside about Halloween.
So therefore, that's why we have this show, Scary AF, so this man can have a life. Have a life outside in the social media world.
Yes.
This brother is doing this thing.
Thank you. Yes.
And you're a great co-host, man. Just want to let you know.
Thank you.
Throughout all the shows we've been having, man, this is a great holiday for you. This is like Christmas for you. So I just want to give you your big ups, and all your props, man, on your holiday, Halloween.
Thank you,
man. You're very good, man.
Thank you, sir.
That's
Thank
good.
you. I appreciate it.
Asylum Jim.
Asylum Jim. Man.
That's right.
And I'm very honored to be your co-host.
And he's
very
honored,
honored
and loony and crazy at the same time. Man.
Yes. But very knowledgeable at the same time.
That's right.
Yes. Thank you.
He's gonna leave that. Oh man, but look, man, we thank y'all for tuning in, man. Look, check it out.
Yeah.
We want to go into our first segment of the night and talk about our movie, the past movie of the week. And what's so crazy, since this is our Halloween show,
yes, it is.
We can't do nothing but talk about the movie Halloween. Woo! Yeah, that's like automatic, you know. It's Halloween. Talk about Halloween.
Yeah.
But I got a twist.
Yes.
It ain't the Halloween you thinking about.
Okay, but
let me tell you, we know Halloween with this fella,
Mr. Myers.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we know Halloween has been a franchise film.
Yes.
Has had many sequels.
Yes.
But it was one sequel of that movie in that franchise that a lot of fans were disappointed in, caught a lot of people off guard. And man, you know, to this day, I don't think people will ever give this movie its props. You know, to me, I liked it a little bit.
Okay.
I liked it. But it shouldn't have been called Halloween. It's called Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. You remember that movie? Halloween 3 Season of the Witch.
Yes.
That movie pissed off a lot of people, man.
Well,
because it was one of the Halloween. Look, you had Halloween 1.
Yes.
Michael Myers. Damn. Killing. Whoa, this dude's scary. Halloween 2. Damn. Killing again. This motherfucker's still scary. At the end, he coming out all on fire.
Yeah.
Swinging his knife.
Yes.
He on this man full of fire. That's a memorable scene for me for part 2. I think he was in like the hospital when the hospital blew up. And then he came out on fire. And then like he came out still just ready to slash. But that's how
you had that motivation.
And that's how it ended.
Yeah.
Mike Myers, he was one of them guys who didn't quit.
No.
He didn't quit. He was coming at your ass no matter what.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's why people was mad on part 3.
He was vigilant.
On part 3, he was mad because guess what?
Yeah.
He took a break.
He wasn't.
He quit.
He was in part 3.
I guess he's like, man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got to get my contract together. Well, I ain't doing the 3rd one.
Okay, now I'm gonna tell you. So we talking about
Michael Myers was not just a killer; he was a good businessman.
Right.
Like, man, look, y'all ain't paying me my salary. I made 1 and 2.
Right.
1 and 2 wouldn't be shit without me. Okay, cool. Y'all gonna do y'all little 3 Seasons of the Witch. So, put them little pumpkin masks on them little kids' head. That's what it was. Remember the pumpkin mask?
Yeah, pumpkin mask.
On the kid's head.
Right.
In the movie.
Yes.
And they watched this little on the night of Halloween. This little program came.
Yeah, the program.
Yeah, it was a creepy song.
Yep.
And then
Silver Shamrock. Yeah.
The Silver Shamrock. It was on the back of the mask.
Right.
Or the pumpkin. So all the kids had to put their little pumpkin heads on.
Yeah.
And the parents just, sitting watching their kids in front of the TV. And then next thing you know, the heads start, just shrinking.
Yep. The heads start actually melting.
It
was melting.
It was worms and
all that stuff.
Stuff coming out of the mask and
yep.
and the parents watching this and it was crazy.
Yeah, it was insane, man. It was insane.
But it was no Michael Myers.
It was no Michael Myers. But do you remember
that movie? That movie would have been good if it was called something else. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Do you remember there was a point in the film where they actually showed Michael Myers? You didn't see it?
No.
You didn't see it?
No, bro.
Because they were looking at the television. If you look, the audience is going to see this, but when it was a part in the film when they were looking at the television, and Halloween, the actual movie Halloween was on
the television.
Exactly, and they showed Myers. So he did make a little cameo.
That was a cheesy plug.
It was a cheesy plug, but he made it in the movie.
And you be noticing stuff like that. I told you this man be noticing all the littlest stuff in the movies, man. Like I said, you still blow me because you knew who the stunt man
was
for Jason.
Yeah.
And Friday the 13th part, whatever it was.
Part 5, my favorite one with Shabba Ross in it. Big up to Shabba Ross, Dudley from Different Strokes.
So this dude be noticing all the little stuff. So I didn't notice how Michael Myers. You didn't,
it was very very faint. It was very very faint to whereas they actually creamed it in the movie so you couldn't even notice it. But it was actually kind of bad.
That's what they call an Easter egg.
It was Easter egg.
Easter egg. So just threw Mike up in there, stuff
they
like
threw
that.
Him in there.
But the movie,
they threw him in there as a television, like they were watching their Halloween.
Yeah, like as if the movie Halloween and 1 and 2 it wasn't even like
absolutely.
It wasn't real in this universe.
Exactly.
It was a movie all along.
Absolutely.
So but like I said, man, that movie was kind of disappointing. I know the main actor in that movie. I don't know his name. He's a white-haired guy with the mustache. And
what is his name?
I don't know, but he went off
we'll
and did little parts in other movies. The movie I saw him in, he was in Lethal Weapon. He was in Lethal Weapon when he was telling Raj to kill the people who murdered his daughter. Like, kill him, you're a cop. You got a gun. Shoot him, Roger. You owe me this. You owe me.
He sure was.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, kill them. Kill them. And then he got murked. Later on in the movie, Lethal Weapon, when he's drinking eggnog, he had the carton of eggnog, and then he was about to spill the beans to Roger.
Yeah.
And then the helicopter came up, and then they sniped him, and the bullet went through him and the eggnog.
Good plug.
Yeah, Lethal Weapon. I don't know the man's name, but
I forgot that guy's name. You always get me with that, man. Is it McDonald something? Is it ain't McDonald or nothing like that? It was something. That guy.
He looked like Michael McDonald.
Exactly.
McDonald.
He was a funny looking dude. He almost looked like related to Jamie Lee Curtis. Almost. That guy almost looked related to.
But
Jamie
you know what
Curtis.
though? I mean, even if we figure it out, it ain't gonna change our lives. It ain't gonna do nothing. Like you really busting your brain trying to figure this dude.
Because he has a thick mustache.
Yeah, he just a dude.
Just a regular actor.
Who you just see in movies, man.
Yeah, that's all.
I mean, you really trying to figure it out.
I'm trying to figure this dude out.
This dude ain't gonna sleep tonight, man.
Because I'm trying to figure this dude's name.
Who's the white-haired man with the mustache?
They played in Halloween 3. And did he play in The Night of the Creeps too? Did he play in something else too? He played in something else.
I just know him on
Did he play in this movie named The Prince of Darkness with Donald Pleasance? He played in The Prince of Darkness. But I'll figure it out.
I just know him on Lethal Weapon, man.
Outside
the season.
He played a lot more of the shit than Lethal Weapon, goddammit.
But that was his biggest role.
That's
outside
like
the
you.
Season of the
That's
Witch,
like
man.
you. You got this is your show right here. You do a lot of other stuff other than this show, motherfucker.
All right, man. Well, cool. Well, definitely, man. Season of the Witch, man.
Season of the Witch, Halloween 3. Did I enjoy it? It was lukewarm for me. So I don't know. It didn't.
Well, I mean,
because I'm used to this. I'm used to it.
Using this brother right here.
I'm used to him. And I'm used to it because this is the franchise right here. Wow. So when they eliminated that, I didn't know where they were going with the film. I did not know. I literally didn't know where they were going with the film. And it lost a lot of the audience. Some people happen to love it. I know a lot of my co-workers and things like that.
It has a cult following. And when it has that cult following, it'll stand to the test of time.
Yeah.
Because that cult following will keep it supported.
Yeah.
And like I said, I watched it when I was younger, but I also watched it probably maybe like within the past 5 years. I watched it recently within 5 years.
Yeah.
And still didn't like it. It was, it was. I was like, let me give it a chance as an adult. Look at it as an adult. Then it's like
the filmmakers, they John Carpenter didn't like it. He didn't like it.
Was he involved? Was John Carpenter involved?
No, not that one. No.
See, that's what it was. It was the business deals that didn't go well with John Carpenter.
Absolutely.
So John was like, look, man,
it's over.
It's over.
Then the creator Mustafa Akid said, yo, we don't want nothing to do with it because we got our Halloween friend, we got our 1 and 2. Leave it alone. Let's bury the hatchet. That's it. But other people picked it back up.
They had no choice. That movie did so bad. They're like, man, hey, call up Mike.
They picked it back up, and they picked it back up with part 4.
Mike got to come out of retirement, man.
Got to come back, baby.
Mike
like Jordan.
That's right. Michael Jordan, Michael Myers. They both come out of retirement killing.
Like a motherfucker.
All right. All right, man. Cool. All right. So look, let's go to our next segment, brother.
Yeah.
All right, our next segment is, of course, our guest of the week.
Right.
And let's see who we got for this Halloween show. Alright?
I never know. It's always
you never know.
I am born into uncertainty. Uncertainty.
I have an idea, but you don't know. But let's just see. Alright, I guess of the week. Let's go. Oh! Look, man, got my dude in the building. And he real serious with it too.
Yeah, why you so serious, man? You a celebrity.
Why so serious? We want you to give it up for Chicago comedian, man, one and only Mr. Rome Anthony. What up, Rome?
What's going on?
Hey, man, you want some corn?
Let me put these on so I can see this, man. This is some scary ass shit.
Look, check it out, man. This is our Halloween show, man.
Yeah.
And I guess Rome, I guess he came in his costume, man.
How'd you get here, man?
But not the how he get here.
Hey.
Who he come as? What is this get up right here, man?
Well, first of all, the neighborhood is scary as a fuck, so I had to come as conspiracy dude. Nobody fuck with a conspiracy dude because he was like, my brother.
Nobody want to hear all that.
Once you say my brother, you like, look.
Everybody wanted to turn their back on you there. Man, it was good having you here, brother.
Man, I'm glad to be here, man. I love this show. I love watching this.
Thank you, man.
This is the Halloween show right here, man. So, we got some Halloween movies we've been ready to talk about. And one movie we've talked about is our past movie of the week.
Past movie.
All right. And I want to know, man, how you feel about this film. First of all, it's Halloween, so I know you know about the Halloween Michael Myers movies, stuff like that, yeah. The one Halloween movie we want to talk about, we've been talking about, is Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
Hated it.
Man, that movie right there gets no love. No love. And it's so crazy.
Hate it.
Of course, and we know why it was hated by so many people.
We know why.
Man,
we know why. Because he wasn't in it.
It was missing a star.
Yes.
Yeah. The star of the film of Halloween was Michael Myers. So that was the movie that everybody hated, man. What you remember from that film?
That's like going to see Enter the Dragon, but Bruce Lee not in it.
There it is. Right. It was Bruce Lie.
Right.
Remember Bruce Lie? Yeah, they lied that Bruce Lee was in the movie, so they called him Bruce Lie. That's a damn lie. That ain't no Bruce Lee. That's a Bruce Lie right there.
So yeah, it was missing. It had the pancakes without the syrup.
Man, dude, like Michael Myers, man, he's the star of Halloween.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
for you not to have him in there, everybody was disappointed, man.
Missing out.
You know he's half white, half roach, because you can't kill roaches.
You can't kill roaches.
You can't kill Mike. I'm just saying.
Mike got many lives, man. Many lives. But on Halloween 3, he didn't show up. I thought he was gone forever. I was like, well, ain't no more Michael Myers.
Yeah.
He's gone forever.
After the success in 1 and 2, we were actually looking for a 3, but it was kind of disappointing.
Right. Well, it's good though, man. So let's move to the guest movie of the week.
Right.
And the guest movie of the week, man, we always ask our guests to come on with a movie
right,
to talk about. And we want to know, man, what was the movie in your lifetime that you found that was kind of like, scary as fuck?
I need a moment.
Oh, shit.
Because The Exorcist still scared the hell out of
Say no more, man.
Yeah.
Say no more. Exorcist was that movie that, and like, what's so crazy, we get several guests to come on and always want to say The Exorcist, and we like,
they always talk about it.
Everybody go to The Exorcist. And it's like, you know what? We got to switch it up sometimes because this whole entire show would just be changed from Scary AF to The Exorcist, because that's what everybody wants to do on this damn show, right?
Right, all the time.
So,
but you know my other movie, I like the Hellbound series.
No.
Hellraiser, Hellbound, Hellraiser.
Was it the Hellbound? It's a Hellbound.
It's a Hellbound series, wasn't it?
It was all with Pinhead.
Yeah. Hellraiser. Yeah. And Hell. Okay, cool. It's all related.
It was always Hell.
Yeah. It was something. So that was the movies, right there with Pinhead and
and the rest of his cohorts didn't have no name. One dude, his teeth constantly chattering half the dude. Those movies was scary.
Yeah, definitely.
And because I think it would be like the lighting and the sounds. You'd be like, man, you know, if somebody on the second floor, because I live in an apartment building, you hear the floor creak, you jump like the hell, because it was creepy on TV, then it was creepy in your house. Now you don't want to go to. After a horror flick, I go to sleep with my light on.
Hey, that's what makes a good horror film, man. You know you seen a good horror film when you want to sleep with the light on. Okay. When you see stuff in your peripheral. When you watching a movie, you think you see something in the corner, like, what the hell is that? You know what I'm saying? Just be your coat on the coat rack. You know, just stuff like that, man. You know, that's how you know you're seeing a great-ass horror movie. You know what I'm saying? You don't fall asleep on no horror film. Like, on a good one. No, you can't, like I don't care how tired I am.
Yeah.
You know, but if I'm watching a horror film, man, and it got me, I can't fall asleep on it. You know what I'm saying? Because I get that, I got that, the whole phobia of falling asleep from Freddy Krueger. You know what I'm saying? They gonna meet me in my dreams, you know? So whatever I'm watching on TV is gonna meet me in my dreams. So I gotta complete the movie, stuff like that. Man, you know, enjoy the entire film, opposed to watching halfway through and they beat me in my dreams.
That's why you're wearing the Freddy glove.
Man, I got my Batman. Batman, brother. This is my costume. My costume is Batman. See? Batman.
Oh yeah, I like that, man. Nice, brother.
It's the new version of Batman. But yeah, man, Season of the Witch, man. Definitely one of them movies to go down in history. But it got a cult following though. Some people say it's bad, but
a lot of people say it's good.
No, people but that's what cult followers are. Of a cult, a group of people who just find it fascinating. Of anything that's
those Harry Potter fans, because they like witches and warlocks and stuff. That's the thing. The movie switched up on us. They should have gave it another name. Possibly. It wasn't a bad movie.
It wasn't. If it wasn't called Halloween. Thank you. And the expectations of Michael Myers.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
So now we didn't jump from the Guest movie back to the past movie. That movie's so damn horrible we can't stop talking about it. That's the thing. You know what? We probably don't even talk about no other film.
Because I get scared
but it's Halloween, man.
Exorcist was. Oh gosh, you talking about Satan himself going into your body and then changing and having you spin your head around. I mean, I think about getting a crook just doing it right now. You know, it's the woman. They don't show this on all episodes. You notice that she don't walk down the stairs on all of them. There's only one director's cut where she walks down the stairs up.
Back was doing the back bend, walking that.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Hey man.
Yeah.
Hey, that was one of the scariest things I've seen, and that was put in the movie during the re-release.
Absolutely.
In the theater.
Yes, it was.
And I went to the theater
to see
that.
Yeah.
And I think I went to the theater just to see that part. And that part, it was like that.
It was real fast. It was real faint.
It was horrifying.
That's how they scare you when you think back now.
Yeah.
You didn't get to see something long enough. It's like, you notice you see his face when he got into the priest.
Yeah.
And then it changed to the devil. He
was real fast.
You like, whoa, I believe that.
That's a flash.
Yeah.
You know, I see, I mean, shit. You know,
that's when we used to work that pause button on that VCR, you know. With the VHS face, like, all right, cool, pause it right there.
Yeah. You see it.
You see the face pause. But, yeah, man, Exorcist, Linda Blair.
Yes.
Do y'all remember the black version of The Exorcist?
And we talked about this with Damon Williams last week.
Oh,
really?
What's it called?
Abby.
Yeah.
I got you, Abby.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. That was Damon Williams' movie he came with last week. We didn't know anything of it. And it's funny that, like, you bring it up because we thought Damon was the only person who ever knew that movie because I haven't heard of it.
Man. And I don't know why they don't re-release it because it was the same story, but it was urban version.
It was urban. It was black.
Yeah.
My I tell you, as I told Damon.
But she was messing up pimps though.
But I'm gonna tell you one thing. Seriously, black people didn't support that film, and like that we supported The Exorcist, because black people don't want to see ourselves in no demonic form.
Oh, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't coming in my house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because black folk live here.
Right.
And we don't want to see nothing what devil messing with black folk.
Nothing.
Because nothing. Now, we look at movies like that's white folk problem. We gonna go see white folk problem.
Yeah.
White folk problem is getting possessed.
Yeah.
Messing with
Ouija boards.
Yeah, Ouija boards, getting bothered by ghosts. That's white folk problem. We ain't bringing that to our house. So that's why we didn't want to see that with our people dealing with no demons.
Right.
Because black folk, we real religious.
Absolutely.
You know, and we don't play. So
That's what scared me about it, because they used a lot of Bible references. I grew up in the church, so you really believe that. Just like you go from The Exorcist to actually Damon, and they start talking about the Book of Revelations, the donkey they had, the jackal, the 3 sixes. So you, just like you go on somebody's head, be like, I saw 2 of them. I saw 2 sixes, man.
Equal 12. That's okay. 664. You close.
And that scared the heck out of you, though. I'm serious, though, man. The Bible. And those 2 movies, but really The Exorcist, because they came in and the preacher and the body of Christ compels you.
Yeah.
And every time they threw water on her skin split up.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go to church for a while, because I didn't want that. Because I figured, because I stole something from Sears on 79th and Stone, I thought I was going to, get possessed. Man, y'all understand. And then, do you know the real Exorcist is based on a little boy, not a girl?
That is the true story.
Yes.
Oh, the actual.
I was a little boy at the time, so I was like, oh shit. Seriously, that's what was over my head. Because, my mother told me I wouldn't get into the theater. What she was telling me is I shouldn't go see it. So when I went and saw it, I was like, Mama, can I sleep with you? She's like, why? I was like, you don't like sleep? I said, Mama, and this is when I had to break down and tell my mother. She went to bed before me one day, and I was like, Mama, what you was like? What you was thinking? I said, Mama. And she's like, why is you crying? I saw The Exorcist. You told me, I thought you were saying I couldn't get in. Now I understand. You said I shouldn't. I was so scared.
She think you went to go see Grease or something.
No, you saw some fucked
Took
up
your
shit.
ass see The Exorcist when you supposed to be watching a musical. You want to see some damn possession of a little baby girl.
Man.
All right, cool. Let's go to the next segment, man. And our next segment, man, we're just going to talk about the present movie of the week. And the present movie of the week will be, that's right, The Addams Family. The Addams Family animation movie. It's in theaters right now. If you haven't seen it, please go check it out, man. I'm hearing nothing but good reviews about it. Now, I'm going to tell you, I didn't watch the Addams Family television show. I wasn't a fan. But I'm gonna tell you, it was always between the Addams Family and the Monsters. I was Team Monsters. Herman Monster, Eddie Monster. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Grandpa. Right. So the Monsters, that was my go-to show. I didn't care for the Addams Family too much as the TV show. Addams Family did come out with a movie. I think it was in the late 80s or early 90s with my man Raul Julia. He played the dad.
The father.
He played the dad.
Oh, that was the dad. Oh, the
dad.
dad. Okay.
The dad in the movie.
Right. Because he was a real musician. He played piano.
I didn't know that. Yeah. I didn't know. I know his last movie before he passed, he was in Street Fighter. He played one of the villains in Street Fighter.
No kid.
Villain in Street Fighter. He fought Jean-Claude Van Damme on the screen.
Did he?
That was his last movie.
No shit.
Yeah, but it was and the thing is. With that movie, that was received well in theaters and stuff because my man played Uncle Fester, who was the what's his name? Chris. He was in Back to the Future. Is the Doc.
Oh, really? The professor.
Christopher
Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd. Yeah, he did play. He played cousin. No, it was Uncle Fester. The bald guy. Yeah, he was in. They dressed him up well, playing Uncle Fester. And like I said, all these characters, replicated the characters from the 60s, so they did a good job with the movie. Now they're coming out right now, present time, animated film. Yes. And the animated film, and the thing is with animation, they got adult humor in it where kids won't even understand stuff, and but it gives it enjoyment and entertainment for the adults. For us to kick back and enjoy. So I'm sure it got some of them like little subliminal messages in it for adults, but also too, watch it. Be entertained. Yeah. Don't think too much on it. Yeah. I know it's some things probably in there dealing with a lot of smooth, but that's what scary movies do. Horror films do. They there to scare the hell out of you and make you walk out of the theater with your kids and go out there and pray in a circle. That let you know, like, damn, that's some scary.
Yeah, or the movie did its job.
Yeah, the movie did its job. Yeah. So yeah, but Addams Family, man, definitely check it out, man. It's an animated film right now, and man, you know. Look up the old ones too, man. Go watch some old episodes. You catch them on YouTube and watch them with my man Raul Julia. Dope. So look, check it out, man. Let's go into the next segment, which is our last segment of the show, and it's the future movie of the week. Our future movie of the week. I want to talk about this film because it's got one of my favorite actors in it. It's coming out. To hear this. It's coming out in January 2020. Starring my favorite actor and it's by a novelist who is having a great year. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So first of all, my favorite actor is Jason Bateman. He's one of my favorite actors.
Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman is one of my favorite actors.
It's one of your favorite actors.
That's right. And he's.
Oh, you say Jesse Smollett? Okay.
No.
Jason Bateman. Is it Jason Bateman?
Jason Bateman.
He's from It's Your Move. That guy from It's Your Move.
You talking about going old school?
No, I'm just trying to figure out. Is this the guy you talking about?
That's the 80s
Jason Bateman. Damn.
And he Yeah. I mean, like, he's one of my favorites.
Okay, I got you, man.
But he's a good actor, though.
Yeah. All right.
He's like, he know how to just, you know, captivate the audience just through the screen. And I just like, he just got a nice, subtle, like, you know what I'm saying, good tone on his acting, man. He don't overdo it, he don't underdo it.
Yeah,
he just
it's perfect. It's
perfect.
Gotcha.
Man, he been like that since a kid, you know what I'm saying? If you remember the show Silver Spoons. Yeah. Silver Spoons with Ricky Schroeder.
He was actually a great actor. I do remember him now.
He was Ricky's best friend,
Ricky Schroeder,
named Derek. You know what I'm saying? Derek was this little wisecracking, funny. He was the comic relief in that show. Okay. And, man, he went off and did many other things. Alfonso was.
He was on there too.
Yeah, he was on the black best friend. Okay, so he was the white best friend and black best friend. Okay.
So with that alone, he went off and did many other things, of course. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he had his own sitcom called It's Your Move when he was a teenager. I like that. They had one season. I love that show. He's been working.
He's been working.
And he did the movie Teen Wolf 2. He was Teen Wolf 2.
He sure was.
You know, so yeah. So, man, child actor going off and doing Arrested Development, a lot of comedies. Yeah. And then he started doing some dramas and everything. I've been seeing them dramas. But now he's doing a horror film. Yeah. And it's more of a thriller. And
what's that movie he did with Will Smith?
That was Hancock.
Yeah, he was a lawyer. Whatever.
Look, Jason Bateman, like, his resume is long, regardless.
You guys gotta remember,
like, he'll be around for a while, man.
So what's this new movie he doing? What is he doing now?
He's doing the movie with Stephen King. Stephen King is another Stephen King movie. Stephen King been having a great year. You know what I'm saying? A lot of remakes of his film, a lot of movies. So he got a movie with HBO, a Stephen King story. It's called The Outsider. Now, The Outsider is about Jason Bateman is this man. He's getting accused for murder of a little young boy. The evidence is there that he's did it, but the surveillance showed that he's in another place at the same time as the murder's going on.
Oh, so simultaneously,
he's in these two places at one time. So it's like it's impossible for you to kill. But dude, your prints and everything, DNA, all this is in this murder. It points at you. But we see you on the surveillance, so like we got to figure this out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, that's the twist of it. We don't know what it is, but I'm interested in seeing it. You know,
I am too, just by hearing you talk about this shit.
Like I said, Stephen King is one of my favorites. Yeah. And then also Jason Bateman, one of my favorites. And then like I said, man, you guys, we'll see what the real deal is. Why did he kill, or did he kill, or You know, is this something, some paranormal, other stuff going on?
Yeah.
But that's the future movie of the week, and that right there is called The Outsider, man, with Jason Bateman. Do you know who his sister is? You know his sister? Justine Bateman from Family Ties. Yeah, man. So yeah. Well, look, man, that's what you gonna be on here. You gonna have some fun on this show, and you gonna be scared on this show.
So why you never talk about folks and four and them? That was scary. Walking through the street, GD, you like, what the heck? Or what you riding, homie? What you riding? Stuck 'em tall. That was scary.
Very.
Put that in the movie.
Southside Chicago, walking through the streets down 79. That is a scary.
And somebody asks you what you riding, and you got the wrong answer. That's a horror flick. That's 10 of these dudes chasing you.
Hey, yo.
You see that? You're like, what you riding? And all of a sudden you say the wrong thing. You're like, dude. That's why I used to be in shape, because I used to run.
Okay, man, look, time's up right now. I want everybody to follow us on IG, man, at Scary AF Podcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, YouTube Scary AF. I'd like to thank my guest, Rome Anthony.
Rome's Way.
All right,
Rome's Way.
Rome, let them know where they can find you. Let them know what
this dude is saying.
Hey,
man.
we gonna follow this up on my show called Rome's Way, a comics perspective on Chicago.
That's right.
Rome's Way, introducing Chicago to Chi-Town comedian. Rome's Way, exposing community people doing phenomenal stuff.
Let them know where they can find you.
On Rome's Way on YouTube, Rome's Way on Facebook, Rome's Way on Instagram.
Everything Rome's Way.
Everything
Rome's Way.
That's right. And look, y'all, make sure y'all look out, man. We having our Halloween show on October 30th. And it's going to be at VIP Bar and Grill right in Country Club Hills, Illinois, man. It's showtime. It's 8 o'clock. Doors open at 7. It's going to be hosted by Famo. And in Asylum Jim and I, we will be there as correspondents, man. You know what I'm saying? Just giving y'all little updates and stuff on the show. So we're going to have some fun, man. So, man, Asylum Jim, you good? You want to say something to the people before we break out?
Hey, man, I had a good time, man. This is the show, man. This is what it is, man. I'm excited about our Halloween show, though, too.
That's right. So look, man, check it out, man. We appreciate y'all. Like I said, make sure y'all follow us, man. Leave a comment. Show love. Hey, man, all I can say is never be afraid.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I'm your co-host, B. Cole.
I'm Asylum Jim.
That's right. So never be afraid.
Be scary as fuck.
Good night, y'all.